Well, okay, see, there was an image that I saw from a random person that ended up talking about Kingdom Hearts, because we were having an argument about, well, not even an argument. She was just saying, like, one character looks like this if you draw him a certain way, and like, yeah, I guess a little, but not really, because the hairstyle is more, like, closer to Ash Ketchum than Sora, and whatever. There's a specific different style to it. Sora's hair is more spiky all the way through, while, like, you know, Goku and Ash and Chrism Sonic X, they'll have, like, this kind of a curvy thing to their hair, a round ball, before the spikes. What? That's just me, you know, being an artist, noticing the slight differences of characters. But whatever. The point is, it got us talking about Kingdom Hearts, and she apparently, like, okay, this is the thing about a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans I've noticed a lot, is that none of them have ever played, or not ever, but a lot of them haven't played the actual original games of Square Soft, or Square Enix that they're based off of. So, especially, you know, for PlayStation 1, most of them have never played games like, you know, Final Fantasy 7, or Final Fantasy 6, or Final Fantasy 5, or even 3, but, so a lot of the people are, like, you know, younger kids, or close to my age, who just never experienced the older games, and are only Kingdom Hearts. So when you're only exposed to that, and then you see a character that's not acting like himself in the original game, you're going to think, oh, this is how the character always is. But they're not. So okay, so I mentioned that, in our conversation, like, oh, but yeah, other than, like, all these other things that I don't like about the whole Kingdom Hearts series, another thing that really, you know, gets my tits is the fact that Cloud doesn't act like Cloud. He acts like fucking Vincent Valentine, and even in the first game, he cosplays as him, technically, while acting like him. So it's like, Cloud is being a cross-dresser again, except for instead of wearing a dress, he's wearing Vincent's clothes, and acting like him. Great! Why didn't you have Vincent in there then, if you wanted to have him so bad? I don't know. But, anyway, so the point of this conversation is when I mentioned that, and, like, how his character is differs from the original game, she found a image of, it's kind of like how, if you look up a picture of, Pikachu, like, the before and then after, where, like, Pikachu originally was super fat and adorable, and then now he's, like, super skinny and weird. There's a picture of Cloud like this, except for, you know, it's not fatness size, it's character size, differences, which is, like, the original character, which is the original art, has Cloud, like, determined and strong, and, like, just, like, in this, like, really epic position of, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna fight these guys, I'm ready, yeah. And then, and he's, like, all dressed neat, everything's, like, tied up neatly, and blah blah blah, so he's determined, so he's well trained. But then you get to the new version of him, and he's, like, all wimpy and, like, only half, like, zippered up, and just, like, shoulders slumped into feet, and eyes sad, and blah blah blah. It's like, that is so fucking true. Like, nowadays he acts more like Squall Leonhardt than he does Cloud. He's, like, all depressed and shit. Like, what the fuck happened? Because I remember, like, reading about what the actual game was about. It was I can't remember his name, but the original creator of, who had, like, the main say in the game, his mother just died when he started working on the game, or, like, right before it or something. And so he wanted to make the game focus on death, but on overcoming it. So the point of Cloud experiencing all this death and, like, sorrow wasn't him brooding about it. It was him overcoming the fact that he's losing all these people and still being able to move on. That was the point of the game. And yet, nowadays it's all like, oh no, everyone's dead, I'm depressed, this is a shitty life, woo me. It's like, that's not what Cloud was fighting about. It's really frustrating. But, I don't know, like, a lot of people, like, even some Final Fantasy 7 fans, though mostly for the movie, which oh my god, that fucking movie. It's such a fanfic. I don't know. But, there's so many things I can say that's wrong with that movie, but I'm just not gonna talk about it right now. Anyways, yeah, so a lot of people like look at the movie as like that's how Cloud is, because people from the original game helped make it. Therefore, it's canon. It's like, no, it's not. it's only canon if you like actually make it connected. And while that movie had that, you know, characters and they were named after the other characters, they didn't act like the characters they were supposed to be. And it's just like, I don't know. It doesn't seem legit to me. It just seems like another spin-off of Kingdom Hearts, except for you're just focusing on Midgar, and characters that were supposed to be dead are now alive, and it's okay because there's these 3 clone guys, and they're make Sephiroth come back to life because we need to have an excuse on how he comes back to life because he's supposed to be dead! And I just hate it! Oh my god. When a character dies, they're supposed to be dead. That's it. Stop. I mean, you didn't see, like, in, what's her name? The girl that the Loki was trying to return back to the living using a phoenix down or whatever, like a special phoenix down. On this girl, like, I think her name was Rachel? Or I'm thinking of a different game. I don't know. Point is, there's a girl who died. Loki wants to resurrect her. He's looking for the special phoenix down. But she does not come back, as far as I know. When a person is dead, they should be dead. I never got that far in the game, so if she does come back, then god damn it, yes, stop it. But if she doesn't, then good on you. That's how it should be. It makes me feel sad that they're dead, but at least it's, you know, legit. It makes you feel emotions. It's a good story. Yay. Anyway, so yes. So the fact that Aerith dies in the game, yeah, it made me sad. I liked her. But it didn't make me think, oh, I hate this game, they killed off the character I really like. No, it actually made me think, oh no, she's dead, oh man, this is a good story. At least they make her memory good. So it's a good thing that they did that. And when Kingdom Hearts came out, she was back. Like, yeah, it kind of bothered me a little bit, but I understood that it's a different timeline, it's the different happenings. Squall is there calling himself Leon. They're not supposed to be in the same universe, but it's okay because it's Kingdom Hearts. So I guess you could say the Cloud that they got from Kingdom Hearts is the one from the movie instead of the one from the actual game. But I don't know. I will say though, in Crisis Core, Aerith came out kind of a bitch. She's really good. I don't know. I didn't like her in that game. But whatever. I still hate it no more. She's not mentally stable. I'm sorry. She's not. Cloud and her would be a terrible match. You're like 2 mentally unstable people together. Just no, it's not gonna be good. Anyway, I'm not gonna get too into that because some people are probably like, what are you talking about? You're crazy. But whatever. If I ever play the game, I'll talk more deeply to my thoughts on the game. I would like to play it. Oh, speaking of games I would like to play, but I'm not planning on doing anytime soon. But actually, this one I might cave and just do it. Fuck it, I don't know. I want to play Ocarina of Time. However, I kind of want to hold off on that one until I get the emulator for the 3DS because I'm sure there are like some Let's Plays of it on YouTube and stuff like that for the 3DS, but I haven't really seen very many when I last looked. Most of them are like, you know, the original game system because that's easier to get. I mean, I have the equipment to do it. But I would really like to do a Let's Play on Ocarina of Time 3D. That would be so much more fun than playing on the original console because, one, the controls are better. I like how it feels. It's so much nicer, and I love the sensor motion with like arrows and stuff like that. That's really good. That's great aiming. I love it. So that's something I kind of want to aim for, and like one day get that. That'd be great. And other than that, Majora's Mask is coming out. It's actually I do have it pre-ordered, like a lot of people probably do. and I'm just really excited because it's my favorite game of all time, and they're finally remaking it. The moon does look a little derpy, but fuck it, I don't care. It's okay, because the game's coming out, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna have the same probably controls as the original that came out on the 3DS, you know, Corona Time that I was just talking about. I would love to do a Let's Play on that, but I already have, like, you know, I already have one started of me playing it, and I should really pick up on that again and finish it. Even if it was supposed to be kind of like just a one-off thing, but I might as well play the rest of it if I'm going to do it. If not, then I'll save it for an actual run on the 3DS, which would be great. Yeah. Yes. The only thing I'm afraid of is how the game will play differently, because I know they said that they're going to change it somewhat, and that's kind of like, it sets off a little, you know, bit of warning, but at the same time, it's Nintendo, they usually do things really good. I did read that they are going to be, like, upgrading the Bomber's notebooks, so it's, like, easier for, like, finding secrets, of which, whatever. That's kind of hand-holding, but I'm not against it, because I do know there are a lot of people who are more casual players who don't want to go, like, all over the place talking to everybody like I did when I was a kid. I had more free time, I had, like, enjoyed learning about the villagers, I loved talking to everyone, and yeah, I know, like, not everyone's going to like doing that, so it's like, yeah, that's actually kind of a nice feature, as long as it's, like, not forcing you to go this way, this way, this way, and telling you everything that you have to do point blank. I mean, if there was, like, a feature to, like, make it limited or make it really helpful, that would be great, but I don't care if they do it or not, because unlike some people who are, like, 100% against hand-holding, I can see how it's helpful. Doesn't mean I always approve of it at certain points, but I'm fine with it. I can just, like, go, like, okay, whatever. It's there. I mean, I'm one of those few people who are like, I love Navi, despite the hand-holding feature, because I love her. I thought she was really sweet. Even though she kept saying, hey, listen, hey, watch out! But I still loved her, so fuck it. I don't hate Navi, okay? I love her. Fuck off. What else should I say? So yes. I will say, I had it planned out that I was really looking forward to getting the Majora's Mask 3DS. Even before it was announced, I was actually kind of hoping it would be purple and an XL size. Then, like, when the new 3DS came out, there was like, yeah, I hope it is a new 3DS, because I have not seen them available in stores anywhere. Like, I always see, actually, I haven't really been looking, but online, I only see, like, normal 3DS's, yeah, 3DS's, or, if I do find a new one, it's usually in Japanese imports, so, like, I can't play that. Well, I could, but I can't play the games I want on it. So it's like, that's not a good thing. But yeah, so I would love to have the 3DS new XL Majora's Mask system, but I can't afford it. Not currently anyway. Like, I already have, like, you know, most of my money is going to college, and then the whole computer thing, I had to rebuy it so I could be doing this. So kinda not able to do much with that, but I do have enough to get the game, and I do have enough to get the new Harvest Moon game. That's not a Harvest Moon game, but still is a Harvest Moon game, Story of Seasons. And also, I'm super happy to say this, finally, it's been announced, I think yesterday, or before then, and I just heard about it now, yesterday, the new Hatsune Miku game, which is not so much Hatsune Miku, but more Project Mirai, which is the 3DS version of it, which are all cheap, like little, you know, figurines that I have, that a friend sent me after she goes to, like, Comic Cons and shit. She sent me 2 different ones, but they're both Megami? I don't know. But yeah, I got 2 of her. One is with, like, little wine, not wine, it's like champagne, which is still a type of wine, being open. It could just be apple cider, I don't care. And then the other one where she's just kind of doing a little hand posing, like something's on the ground. Anyway, so I got 2 of hers, and that's all I have. I've never gone out of my way of getting it myself, but I do love Luca. If I had to say, like, out of all the Vocaloids that I like, it would be Kaito, Luca, and Len. And that one lady with the brown hair that's really short, I like her voice. The one I like the least is actually Hatsune Miku, because her voice gets really high pitched and it's like, ow. But I can handle it. It's just like I'd rather not play her songs because her voice is terrible. Anyway, so yeah, that game is coming out, which is the remake of. Apparently, it's going to have content from the first Mirai game with the second, and also new content that was, well, I can't say originally was exclusive over here, but it sounded like it was because they weren't making any announcements in Japan about if it's going to be released or not, but apparently they did, like, yes, you will be getting a copy of this as well. So that's something to look forward to. The thing to not look forward to, though, is apparently Club Nintendo is going to not be around anymore, and that's kind of depressing. I don't know. Club Nintendo. I love being a part of that. But what you gonna do? I mean,